everybody, I'm going to show you today how to link your UB account to Google Scholar to make searching easier on Google Scholar. So I'm going to go in and let's say I'm going to do library reference services, and then I'm going to do artificial intelligence just to see what comes up. Okay, so we have almost 3 million results. That's great. Way too many, but that's okay. All right, so we have some articles from 2021, and you can see here this is a PDF. And what this usually means is that the Villanova Journal of Science, Technology, and whatever, they have a repository. We call them institutional repositories in the academic library world. And that means they will store free copies, open access copies of a version of an article that appears in a journal, right? So this will make it, it's not the same exact formatting, but it's a different version of the article that you can make open access, right? So in case you're, let's say, an independent researcher, you don't have access to that journal, you can click here. Let's see, do we have Emerald? Okay, so this one is in Russia, but we could click on this and it would take us to that institutional repository in Russia, and you could read the article just in a different format. Okay, so, but you can see here we have this View It at UB link, which you may or may not know how to do. So if you don't, this video is for you. So this View It at UB link, so let's say we want to read this article, and it looks good. Let's click on the View It at UB. So I've set up Google Scholar to know I'm a UB person. So you could either go right to download PDF, or personally, I like going to the article link first because I still don't know if I want to read this article. So this is the browsing before I commit to the article. Okay, so here we go. It's going to recognize us as a UB person. So access provided by University of Buffalo. And I'm off campus right now, so it knows I'm a UB person. And you can go from here. You can read, abstract. You can read the PDF over here, and you can save it. Do what you want from there. So to set this up in Google Scholar, it makes it very handy. We'll go to Google Scholar right here. I have it bookmarked. It's scholar.google.com. So let's go over here to the hamburger they call it. I don't know, these 3 bars, and go down to settings. And if we go down to library links, we'll have this. So I already have the University of Buffalo libraries selected, right? The View It at UB. But let's just type in Buffalo and do another search. And so this comes up. So we've got Kaleida and Buff State. We're not going to link to those because I'm not a part of those, but you would just select University of Buffalo Libraries and hit save. Okay, so now you do another search. Let's do that again. And so now you can see, yeah, we've got this View It at UB, View It at UB, all this cool stuff. So, yeah, let's try this one. I don't think we did. Let's go to the article link. We want to see what we're looking at. So now it's connecting us to the article. Fine. That's fine. Okay. And then there's you can download it. You can read the PDF. You could read it online, whatever you'd like to do. So it makes it much easier when you're searching on Google Scholar to have it connected to your own stuff. So another thing you can do is, let's say you really like that article. If you're not using a citation management tool like Zotero or EndNote, you can save articles. These are random things I've saved when working with students. You can save it by pressing the star, like right here. This would add it to your library. So you can label it, blah, 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 done. So that's the quick way to set up your Google Scholar. All you need to do, I'll go through it again. These 3 bars, go down to settings, and then library links. Enter Buffalo, select UB, University of Buffalo Libraries, and hit save, and you're done. And that'll sort you out. If you have any questions, let me know, and I hope this helps. All right, bye.